Okay. Now, your thoughts a few minutes ago, um, because your static monster is my friend. Um, um, you're happy. Um, they don't know um, how much we do to try to protect them. We're here if they need their lives to be saved. That's like word for word. Okay, that was your thoughts. Okay, or maybe what you said. I don't know. That's just what I know. Okay. Um, Not everybody needs their life saved. Okay. But for the ones that you have saved, like I'm sure their hats go off to you. So before there was humans, they had a tech frequency, right? And other planets have suffered the same war as ours. Ours is like one of the worst. Okay. So when it comes to the smell of decay, or if you had your head chopped off, or I know other species that straight up tell me that their heads were cut off, you literally have to eat your own self. Like, you're your own plague monster. It's kind of how that works, right? But let's talk about the smell associated with that. Or when in the past, um, when people have been on radio, like screaming bloody mercy or shots fired or like kill strikes, like, do you think that smells can infuse with that smell? And and then what about like the spirit wax for like a personal hell? Like how do you think the bad guys in the afterlife spend their time? Do you think that that can be a prismic of colors? And do you think it would go harmonically? Or do you think it would go unharmonically, creating a flicker? I really hope you um, I wish I was my own best friend. Like there was two of me. I wish I had a twin. Because no matter how much you think you're a hero, there is artwork in Vancouver saying that there's a flood, and then we have a highway with a Route 66 bus on it. You guys have helicopters and airplanes to leave in case of emergency. And 6th Street in New West says trap seat, and there's an ICI overlooking the height of where you're assuming the ocean will go to. Your bases are underground. Are there enough helicopters? I don't know. There's a lot of boats, though. You might not be able to hear my thought waves, but let's think about Egypt again for a little bit. So we have a valley full of dirt, right? It's very payable. Have you ever seen a C-span boat go up our Fraser River? Like, do you know how high just one C-span boat can create the water to go on the the sides, whatever that's called, the dike things? Like one boat can make the water go up like 2 feet on each side. So as much as your infrastructure of the road sucks, water came through in the prairies, or like in Sumas, came up through the soil. You guys sandbagged it. I worked on patching the dikes when I was 16. Like, at what point do you remove the dirt so you can utilize all of it and open up the dike a bit and drive a C-span boat and just start spilling water? Like, why wouldn't you want to control this instead of waiting for it? It's beyond me. I have no clue. Like, please share your wisdom. Like, there's a hatchery that does nothing. Like, part of one of your classes, like, that school should have a fish tank in every room. At different ages of the fish. So they can be like snotting everywhere. So our telepathic wave, is that a 0 or a 1? What about Wi-Fi? What about Bluetooth connectivity? At any time, there's 18 frequencies of our tech going through each other. What about our friends? Like, you guys are responsible for saving a lot of people. I love you. Poppies grow for the ones that saved a lot of people. Okay? Like, we're not even allowed to express ourselves through their poppies anymore. Through your colleagues. Will we be allowed to express ourselves? So, okay, if you're going to take plastic from a tree, okay, um, you wouldn't be able to take it unless you had all the seeds from the tree. So that way you can grow, what, let's say 5,000 more trees. Then you may take the plastic from that one. That goes the same for poppies. And that goes the same for whatever flower you would like to become. Right? Do you feel that the turkey has a flower? The fish do. Remember, I'll just repeat this for fun. The way I would do it personally is I would scrape the valley, skim the top. It would be a perimeter circle. I would skim down. it would be another different perimeter circle. And I just keep doing that. Okay. I have like, I'm stuck repeating the same stuff, and it drives me bonkers. You know, I say I have anxiety sometimes. And do you know how much that I feel that my life is in vain and it just doesn't matter because I can't even use what I'm good at. As many times as you say that you help people that are dying, I feel that the only way I'll get my point through is by like turning into one of those people that have like a sore looking back tilted over at the 7-Eleven, draping their arms like a zombie at their feet, and like being scraped up by paramedics. You know, legally you have to help me if you have a defibrillator. Who would you use a defibrillator on? Do you think that you would want to use it on somebody you think is lying? Do you think I would care if you used it on me when I'm trying to get my point across? Like, yesterday's thoughts, what were they? The thoughts about shoreline, and about the damage in the red tides with the sharks, and then the China thoughts about what they're doing to the red tide. Um, um, it's crazy, man. Do you want to talk about limestone or about rock slides, salting roads, like you name it? Do you think if you like were like, we have to do this, guys? Like, somebody's been putting symbology everywhere. We'll say it's a higher power. We don't know. We don't understand it. We've been investigating it for forever. And I think that we should like community everyone together. Like everything. We're going to call it, we're going to change the name of our civilization to proactive. Not waiting for zit to pop, but like putting the medication on first. And we need everybody to help it. Like, allow everybody to be a part of this. Where somebody might not be as in tune to you and your certain type of nature, I guarantee they'll make up for it somewhere else. Guarantee it. They say it takes all types of life to get this world going. We're types. I'm just doing what I can to get it going. In the old days, they would allow the inmates to work, even for profit, of course, but like Remember when I was talking about a couple of videos ago about the bad guys and about how you should be doing the Netflix special? Like, can we all do it? And then like when we're like 70 years old together and friends, we can like have a holiday and like watch the best of, and everybody's there. Like it'll be a brand new holiday. It'll be like Remembrance Day, but like the opposite. Needs a name. Spirituality Day, or like tree or something. Doesn't matter the name. Why we're not doing this again, it just blows us all away. It's almost to me like you're waiting for everybody on the world to die and then raise you from the dead into a better world. You know how many times I've had that thought about that's why how you guys act the way you act? If you act and do that, somebody does. Don't know who. But I think about it in reverse, like a lot. There's a reason why I don't have post-traumatic stress. I don't have time for it. I'll just tell jokes in my head and giggle a little bit. It doesn't really make me feel good, but it works moment to moment. Especially at bedtime. What do you guys consider small talk? I personally consider every single word small talk. Every legible word. Actions is where it's at. Let's get activating, guys. We'll rest when we need rest. I promise you, I would be the first one in that field. And I would be shoveling dirt by hand on amphetamines without sleeping until I dropped face down in the dirt. I would get up and do it again. And I would just do that for my entire life, knowing that I'm creating a positive difference. I don't shower unless I deserve one. And my calluses are gone. I don't want to save a person's life. I want to save everything's life before it even has a chance to exist. Can we make that a common thread for quintessence? Please? Like we should all be able to raise the dead. There shouldn't have to be a one-way street here.